Hey everybody, my name's Ed. Okay, so comic book haul video. So we'll do this. I'll talk about some of the comic books that I bought over the last, let's say, 3 weeks or whatever, and then I'll show you the new ones I got this week. I haven't read everything. I've read this stack, but I still have to read this stack. Okay, so So yeah, we'll just try not to make the video too long. I'll just try to do kind of like quick hits on things, okay? And then we'll just try to keep it moving. All right, so let's see here. Real life Spider-Man #4. So I've read, sort of read #1 in the store when it came out, and then I bought issue 2, 3, and 4. I think the it's not a bad comic book. It's pretty decent. The whole premise is that since the 60s, Peter Parker has been aging in real time. So he starts off as a teenager in the 60s, and this one takes place in the 90s. He's a middle aged man. Here's my problem with it, it just feels like a normal story. I think they didn't really live up to the potential of the premise. Yeah, it's not bad anyway. I think the story's okay. I think it's well written. I think it's well drawn. But we really, I think there was an opportunity to do like a really poignant story, a really different story, a really, I don't know, kind of Elseworlds type thing. And I think they just didn't follow through on it. Okay, I'm still going to keep reading it. Maybe, who knows, maybe I'll do a deeper review when it's done. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Okay. Uh, Black Hammer Age of Doom, #11. Um, I think it's great. Little Bird, #4. Still enjoying this story. The whole thing with the totalitarian government that's taken over um, Canada. And this issue, the main character meets her long lost brother, who's kind of working with the theocracy here, and it seems like they're teaming up. And then it seems like who knows what's going to happen. Well, I don't want to give it away, but I think it's okay. The story's okay-ish, um, but I'm really into the art here. That's where it's really keeps me coming back. All right. Uh, Sharky #4, Mark Millar and Simon Bianchi. Um, Story wise, it's just okay. It's actually kind of generic, a generic kind of space opera bounty hunter story. He's got to look over this kid. His ex-wife shows up, and the bad guys show up, and there's some fights and there's betrayals and la di da di da. Uh, Again, this is another one where it's mainly the art that keeps me coming back. So, uh, Criminal #5, new story arc. This was pretty interesting in the fact that it seems like it's the premise to like a lot of old film noir stories where you've got the private detective. He's a war veteran. He's been hired by this rich guy to find his mistress who's run off, and that seems like an almost I don't even. It seems like an almost generic trope of like those older film noir movies and things like that. Out of the Past and Gilda and all this type of stuff. So I believe it's set in the 70s, but so far, first part it's a good setup. It's really solid for what it is. So again, one of the better comic books that's out there right now. All right. Uh, Finally got around to reading Silver Surfer Black. Not too sure what the where it's going as a story. Again, it's another one where I just really like the weird pseudo psychedelic art going on here. I think I actually appreciate that Marvel has taken a chance on something like this. This was actually kind of interesting too. These ads for the Legion TV show. I haven't seen the Legion TV show yet, but this looks kind of old school psychedelic as well. This looks like an old like psychedelic rock poster or something. You're gonna go see the Grateful Dead at the Fillmore or something like that. That's what this makes me think of. Not, of course, that I've ever saw the Grateful Dead at the Fillmore, but you know, you see all the old artwork and stuff like that from that era. Um, oh, Fight Club #3. You know what? I bought this thing and I totally forgot that I had already bought it previously and read it. It's just I think I got fooled by the new cover, thinking I had missed an issue or something like that. And I started reading it, and I'm like, okay. And then I'm like, that seems familiar. It's like, oh crap, I already have this fucking comic book. Oh well, but that tells you something. That shows you, well, I shouldn't say it shows the audience, anybody watching this, but it shows me how non-substantive the story really is. Um, Again, this is one I'm probably going to reserve judgment until I read the last issue, last part. But again, it's another thing that had a lot of great potential, but didn't follow through on it. The ride #1, it's okay. Basically, it's the first part of thriller. We've got I want to show up a couple things here. But basically, we have, let's see here. We have this character. Well, I'll show you this here. I'll do it this way. We have this character here who's this kind of ex-cop, and she's gotten kicked off the force and all this sort of thing. She's working as a bouncer in a strip club, and somebody finds her and says, "Hey, we need you to do this favor for us. We're going to give you this car," and that's the last page. And they don't say exactly what the job is yet, but this is what I'm going to show you. I'm like, she works in a strip club, right? Here's the strip club, right? What kind of strip club is this? Okay, you've got like this guy here. He's kind of the beefcake guy. Okay, fine. There's another. Where's the other guy at? Oh, there's another kind of beefcake guy there too. Fine, whatever. There's this person here. Is that a dude or a woman? I don't know. Wearing a costume of some sort. And then you have the woman here in the latex and stuff. And it's like, really? Like, all on the same stage at the same time. Really? Okay, all right, whatever. And, oh, right, yeah, here's another guy. Another guy who's serving drinks like in a Sailor Moon costume. Okay, all right. I mean, I'm sure, I know it's supposed to be kind of amusing and everything, but it's like, again, like I said, what type of strip club is this really? The other thing I thought was funny, I don't think I'm going to get in any trouble for this because of what I'm going to show you, but there's a backup story, right? Backup story is written by Adam Hughes. I'm sorry, it's drawn by Adam Hughes. Basically, these guys are looking for this girl, and they find the girl's sister, and it's like, stop messing with my sister, la-di-da-di-da. They look like they're probably corrupt cops or something. Anyway, the girl they're looking for isn't there, so they take her sister, and they take her to some shed, and there's all kinds of crazy stuff going on in the equipment and whatnot. And the obvious implications are they're going to molest her and torture her and rape her and do all these sort of things or whatever. You know what I mean? It's never stated outright, but, of course. My question is, with the art, Adam Hughes, all right, whatever, fine and dandy. The woman is naked, but for some reason she has no nipples. And I'm wondering what happened there. Did Adam Hughes draw nipples and then Image or the editor or somebody told him to take it out? Did he self-censor? I just think it's weird. Ooh, here's my full frontal nudity, but it's we can't have it be anatomically correct or whatever. I mean, who knows? Maybe they're afraid of distributors or the retailers or what have you. But I just thought that was a weird choice to make. All right, what else? We'll show you a couple more here. Black Cat #1. I thought it was all right. Kind of a stereotypical heist story. Black Cat and her gang, they go to this fancy shindig. There's stuff there. Oh, here's another Crazy Legion ad, huh? All right. So anyway, they go to the shindig. It's her and her gang, and they're gonna steal some stuff. But we're also introduced to this guy, young, handsome security guy. What happens is uh, Black Cat does her thing. Here's backstories on her guys. But yeah, they do their thing. Ninjas show up. The Black Cat gang, they're too good for everybody, except young handsome guy shows up. And he's chasing her. But there's some kind of flirt stuff going on. All right. Tally ho, you mooks. So I thought this was okay. I had a problem with the way with the I don't know what with the rendering, with the coloring. It just seems I don't know. It just doesn't work for me. The coloring does not work for me. It's I'm sitting there and I'm wondering like what computer program they used or whatever. Oh, then here's oh, maybe I shouldn't show the last page. All right, I might be giving away something there. There's a backup story featuring the Black Fox, who was supposed to be Black Cat's either dad or granddad or something like that. So it's okay. I'll give it another chance. We'll see where this goes. All right, and also Invader, Captain America and the Invaders #1, Roy Thomas and Jerry Ordway. And wow, this was like a really weird step back for me. Just that old school style of storytelling, man. Lots of panels, lots of words, lots of things going on. It's really dense. It's set right before. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. Um, oh, Captain America and the Invaders. I was talking about. Oh yeah. Yeah, just this old school storytelling where it's really dense and lots of things are going on. I mean, it's the complete opposite of you know s- some of the things that or most of the things that come out today. Basically, it's the early days of the First War, um, early in Captain America's career, and you kind of see. I'm not giving anything away. The bad guy of this issue is Baron Zemo, and here's Jim Hammond, the original Human Torch, and basically, Zemo has planned to kidnap um, the Windsors of England and take them back to Germany, right? And then Captain America is there as well as the Torch by coincidence. And there's action, there's intrigue. Without giving too much away, here's a drawing of Namor. and it's kind of a getting the band together type issue. Although the band's not quite together, but it's a pretty interesting first chapter. So, all right, okay. So, what else did I read? Oh, Prodigy number 6. It's just all right, sort of empty-headed action adventure story with this guy who's the smartest guy in the world, and he's always 2 steps ahead of everyone, and la di da. So anyway, not particularly deep. It's Mark Millar, and the artist is Raphael Albuquerque. It's fine for what it was. All right, so now I'll show you the comic books that I bought this week. Okay, so what's going on here? Oh, these are some of the freebies. What is this? Descendant? Yeah, this is Descendant number 1, coverless issue of Descendant number 1. This is coverless issue of, I think this is American Gods. Yeah, this is American Gods. I dropped American Gods. It's fine, but I got bored with it. Sorry. I just didn't hold my interest after a certain amount of time. This is Stranger Things. All right. I've never seen that TV show. I don't even know what it's about. I just know it's set in the 80s, and it has something to do with some kids, and it's like those old movies like The Goonies and stuff like that, I guess. I don't know. Was this another freebie? Oh, what's this? Launch party for the Jonathan Hickman X-Men series. Okay. Oh, okay. So Young Guns. This is some of the new artists that are going to be drawing Marvel these days. So la di da. All right, so comic books. Bitter Roots Red Summer Special number 1. Oh, look at that. There's a strand here where it looks like at the printing press they didn't make a clean cut here. Ah, all right, that's fine. Anyway, Bitter Root number 1, or Bitter Root Red Summer Special number 1. All right, Black Cat number 2. Invisible Woman number 1. It's about time they get a miniseries for Sue Richards. This should have come out like back in the 80s or something. But this art looks really good. This art is by Matea D. I can't say his name. Here it is. But the art looks really interesting here. Huh? And let's see here. There's another cool page, huh? I think the story has something to do with Sue in the past being a spy or something like that, and I don't know, something like that. I think the story's set in the past, and Sue is supposed to be a spy for Shield or something, and she has to find out about some person in la di da. I don't know. But yeah, really interesting. Naomi number 6. I'm actually surprised at how much I liked this comic by Brian Michael Bendis, considering I was underwhelmed by some of the other creator-owned things that he was doing for DC right now. But this is it's a fine little comic book or origin story, what have you. All right, nice art from Jamal Walker, or not Jamal Walker, Jamal Campbell. Um, Wonder Woman 74. And then Criminal number 6. All right, so that's it. thank you everybody for watching. I do appreciate it. You guys have a good day.